losing this battle for our soul. And until we fight, we're losing everything and everyone close to us that we hold dear. And until we give ourselves away to the atmosphere that looms above forever. We will stand. We are shadows looming all around. We are drowning in conformity. We are losing this battle for our soul. And until we fight, we're losing everything and everyone close to us that we hold dear. And until we give ourselves away to the atmosphere that looms above the ground. Hold me up and take me in. I'm losing it, lost again. So maybe I fall, maybe I fail, maybe my heart's not made of stone. Maybe you'll see secrets I'd never wanna show. But I can't help it, I'm not superhuman, I'm breaking. Don't let me fall apart, I can't help it, I'm not superhuman, I'm breaking. Don't let me fall apart. can't help it. I'm not superhuman, I'm breaking. Don't let me fall apart. I can't help it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tuesday broadcast of the CSGO League. I am joined by Laz. Laz, how you doing?
I am good. How are you, my man?
I'm doing pretty well as well. And today we have a pretty good matchup, actually, as it's going to be between Robert Morris University and UC Santa Cruz. Both teams that are definitely really, really good. What are your thoughts on this match, Laz?
Yeah, I think you made a really good point. I think this is gonna be a good match. Robert Morris, I've done a little bit of research, and I think this university is gonna do really well in this tournament. So definitely think there's a good shot. Both these teams have been doing really well. For right now in the standings, we can already see Robert Morris has actually beaten TN Tech like 16-2, North Kentucky 16-3, Illinois 16-6, Kentucky again like 16-8. So pretty much undefeated right now. And then when you're switching it over to the Santa Cruz guys from University of California, they've had a lot closer games, but still really competitive, where they played like Berkeley 16-7. They played Arvine 22-18, so that went actually into double overtime. Riverside, they did 16-8. And then San Diego, they did 16-9 as well. So a little bit closer games, but both powerhouse teams in this invitational. So I'm looking pretty forward to it.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know as well, like RMU, they have such a powerful squad. Basically, almost all five of them basically played ESCA Advanced last season, and they actually did really well. They made the playoffs, and UC Santa Cruz's side, they've actually been playing together now for a while, and they're actually going to be playing ESCA Main this season. So again, both teams, they have a lot of experience on their squads, as they're both obviously just looking to improve moving forward. But Laz, can you tell me what the maps are as we get into this game here?
Yeah, so the first map's actually going to be Dust 2, so the good old classic D2.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be moving over into Cache, and then if we make the third map, that'll be DE Mirage as well.
Yeah, we're going to be switching over to the game right now. And like you said, Dust 2, and Dust 2 has definitely been a little bit different now, ever since the new update. It's been a while now, but I think in general, the way it's played is still very much the same.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I think it's, with like the minor tweaks and everything, it's been adjusted a bit, but still pretty much the same premise like what we've seen in the past, but definitely a little bit of adjustments with all the modifications, everything to the.
Yeah, we're going to be going here with the knife round, as I don't really think there's really much of a preference all that much on which side you want. I feel like the way teams can play CT side now can be pretty dynamic, especially when you get the double ops going. But at the same time, like T side is just easier, just because everybody knows how to play Dust 2, right?
Yeah, and it's one of those maps where it's just like you said, it's been around for such a long time, and everybody knows how to play it pretty much for the most part. And it's one of those maps where I feel like it's pretty forgiving on both sides. You made a good point about that as well. So I think it really just comes down to, frag and power and everything like that too, right? So.
Yeah, and it looks like here UCSC, they're actually going to select the T side. So not that surprising really here. It's going to be doing a rundown of the rosters. UCSC, Shaik, Maza, Demuel, Johan, and Mupi. And on the side of RMU, Dragio, Koga, Spermy, Welshi, and Reality. So definitely if you follow ESCA a lot, you're going to recognize a lot of these names, as it really just goes to show how far the collegiate scene has really come at this point.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you made a really good point. Like, there is some fantastic players that are on the RMU side, and that's why I'm kind of like rooting for them a bit, just because it is exciting to see some advanced players playing in this league as well, and it's cool to see where we are with CSL right now.
Yeah, definitely. And with this pistol round here, it looks like it's going to be 4 armors on the side of UCSC. Johan with the utility, 2 flashes and a smoke. On the side of RMU, though, they're actually going to be pushing up middle here, as Reality and Koga, they're going to spot up middle, and they're going to see nothing here. As Spermy, he's going to be tossing this nade for the B rush here. And that's going to do a bit of damage to Spermy. He's so blinded up, and that's going to be B site open for UCSC at this point.
Yeah, and that's going to be a full retake setup that we're going to see here from RMU. And then you can already see Psych is going to be able to pick up another one, and then Koga taking him out as well. And it's down to a 3-on-4 situation in favor of UCSC right.
Yeah, Welshi and the rest of RMU, they're going to be looking to retake this as they need to coordinate this. Welshi going to find a kill by the car area, and Koga's going to be coming in from the side. He's going to find one. He might be able to find a second, but Maz is going to get taken down. So now it's a 1v1 between Moopy and Koga, as Koga, he needs to get this kill as he doesn't have a kit right now, and he's going to finally get it. But is there a kit somewhere? Yes, he gets it from Spermy's body, and there it is. This can be 1-0 for RMU.
Yeah, that was a really good retake, especially with the lock utility and everything coming out from RMU. So really came down to just Koga actually getting a 3K. So that was a huge round just for the frag side of it as well. So that was a really good job from RMU.
Yeah, 1-0 already, and the real question is if UCSC want to buy in this round. You definitely can get the 2 hero AKs on the second round with the new economy change if you get the bomb down. But it looks like they're just going to be saving here. Going to be saving to get the pretty good buy on the third round, as Koga using his AUG, as we're going to be seeing this gun become more and more popular as the days go on. Shike is actually going to get the kill, and Welsh going to find 2 kills at long A actually, so suddenly a 4v2 and Demi's going to take him down. Now a 3v2 situation as UCSC, you don't really have much chance for a bomb plant, but Shike, he might be able to get a deagle kill onto Dragio there, but Reality going to trade back. It's all going to be down to Demi while left in the 1v3, and he has an M4 in hand but no armor, so it's looking really grim here.
Yeah, and just gets completely destroyed by Spermy across with the MP5, man. That gun is still so good. But yeah, really good point you made is that the AUG coming out right now is like definitely the new meta of the game. So it's really interesting to see, because I think pretty much every major tournament we've seen that gun has become the weapon of choice now.
Yeah, and this is actually really interesting here. Reality buying an auto sniper. I'm not sure if this is intentional, but definitely can make the auto sniper work on Dust 2 as well. On the side of UCSC here, it looks like they're going to be having 3 players towards the tunnels here, 1 outside long A, 1 at middle. Mostly just going to be a default setup at this point.
Yeah, and that's a really common thing you see on this map as well. And in most times, everybody, just because it is, you know, the norm in this map. So it's really just relying on getting the first pick and then really working on that pick. So, and we can already see the Demi does take out Drago right there. So now it's actually going to be a little interesting. And Demi is going to be taking some damage down to 54. And you can see Welshi right now just spraying his life away. Just makes it with 6 HP to spare. Going to be throwing a smoke grenade to fall off here. And then Demi's going to be taking him out with an AK right on the catwalk. And things are evening up a little bit more here. RMU is down 1 member, though.
Yeah, in a 3v4 situation, RMU definitely needs to find a kill here to even things up, as at this point, UCSA, they already have long A, they already have catwalk. This should just be an easy A site take, but Stormer, he's actually going to get boosted up onto the A site. He needs to make a play on catwalk right now.
Yeah, Spermy is in a huge spot right now, and then you can already see Koga is going to be taking out 1. Spermy going to get taken out by Johan. Johan just showing no mercy, and then Demi taking out Koga as well. Now it's suddenly all down to Reality right now, and he only has the auto sniper in hand. 1v3 situation. And this isn't unfavorable. He definitely has a chance to win this. This gun is very, very, very dangerous.
Oh, he's actually going to get the first kill onto Johan from the elbow position. It is going to be a little bit tough with this auto sniper, as these players are playing close up angles, as Shike playing in the bomb site especially. It's going to be very difficult for him to be able to draw him out, but at this point here, it looks like he's still peeking things around. He's not quite going for the save just yet, and auto sniper is a very expensive weapon, so I would like to just see him save this.
Yeah, I think he did a really good play there. Like, he was still looking around for a little bit of information, tried to play the one-way smoke there, just creeping on the edge of it, just to see if he can get a quick pick or any kind of information. But really good play from him to save that investment, because that is a lot of money going down the drain. I think that's like a $5,000 weapon, isn't it?
It's $5,000. So especially with RMU here, their money is really, really low. So that auto sniper could be the one thing that allows them to win this round, as looks like they're actually going to force into it. Koga's bought a UMP, Welshi an MP9, and a couple pistols on Dragio and Spermy as well. So overall, this could still be a dangerous round depending on how RMU plays this.
Yeah, a lot of pressure is going to be on Reality right now, and he has to be able to get a couple kills to make this a little bit more even for them, especially with the way that the economy is for these guys. And you can see they only have a couple Deagles and a couple SMGs, so it's looking a little grim here. And then Mopi actually is going to be taking out Kobe, and things are already looking a little bit good here for UCSC. Sorry.
Yeah, overall, looks like UCSC, they're doing a really good job, being very thorough. And Reality, with that auto sniper in middle, he's trying to find some kills. Shike. He's going to be on the catwalk here. In reality, he's going to get smoked out and flashed out, so he's not going to be able to do much with this auto sniper. On the other hand here, UCSC, they're going to be grouping up towards the long A here, and it's going to be all down to Welshie to hold this off.
Yeah, a lot of pressure right now on Welshie. He's going to be just coming into contact. God, does get taken out, though. Demi just completely reads him. And now Drago in a really bad spot. Does take a 1, though, and is quick peeking and trying to fire back. In reality, is trying to spam him through the wall. Just missing him on the edge, and you can see with the X-ray there.
Ooh.
Does take him out, gets the bomb down, and now things are taking a turn, and Syke is able to get 1. Now it's down to a one-on-one situation. Bomb is still down the long A. Things are looking good here for Spermy as he has a lot of possession of the long A.
Yeah, at this point here, I'm not sure if Shike knows that Spermy's at long A, but it seems like he has a suspicion. He's going to pick. Oh, he sees the shadow, and he takes him down and gets the beautiful 1v1. And that round there, UCSC, they only survived with 1 member, as that auto sniper actually did get like 2 kills, I believe. So overall, really good round by RMU to keep it close and not let UCSC's money get too out of control here. But RMU just going to be on a save this round.
Yeah, and you made a really good good comment there is about the amount of kills that they were able to get with the auto sniper, because really the best case scenario, well, best case scenario is to get 5, but I mean getting 2 or more is definitely the idea, and that's exactly what they did. And made it really cool. And you can already see they're pushing right in, and Syke is able to take out 1 here, down to a 4-on-4 situation. B bomb site is getting taken over, and Spermy is in a really bad spot with that P250. Going to be waiting for his teammates to do a full exit or retake. Sorry.
Yeah, but it looks like UCSC, they're going to be pretty well set up here. They still have lots of utility. Another smoke and another Molotov as well. At this point, I think the best thing RMU can really do is just go for exits here. Spermy, he's already making his way towards T-spawn, so definitely want to drop these guns if you can, because if you look at UCSC's money right now, it's actually not so good. They actually need to keep all these guns alive to stabilize their economy.
Yeah, and with Spermy coming out on the flank right now, this is the best case for them, because what they're going to need to do is try to pinch the T's as much as possible. But you can already see these guys are running through the B halls. Spermy going to be coming into contact, does actually missing and takes out Mopey. And now it does look like that UCSC is able to just escape willingly. And actually, Welshie is going to fall down right as the bomb explodes as well.
Yeah, really good round by UCSC there to keep 4 alive, and that's going to do wonders for their economy, as even if they lose this next round, they're going to be able to buy up. As RMU going to be bought up here, and I want to see if there's going to be an AWP here as Koga in reality. It looks like they're thinking about it.
Oh yeah, we already see the odds out too. And the I like this. RMU is looking for going for the meta guns. I like it.
Yeah, very interesting here as reality is very likely to be just pushing into the B tunnels. He only bought an AWP, he didn't even buy any nades. On the other side here though, Welshie's going to be met by 2 more terrorists at long A. He's going to find 2. He's going to get traded by Shike though, and Koga's going to reply back. So it's going to be a 3-on-2 situation. Overall, pretty good start for RMU.
Oh, a little bit of miscommunication, and Maz is able to take out both of them for doing the improper boosting. And now it's all down to reality right now, and he's doing the big long A flank. Does only have an ump in hand, maybe be able to pick up something here down the long A, and does able to find an AK.
That's really good timing here. He's going to take down Demi well, so now it's a 1v1 situation. But Maza, look at all his utility. But Maza, he's going to play up close here. In reality, he's going to spawn him out, and Maza takes him down. Beautiful aim from him, as 4-2 for UCSC now, as RMU, they look like they're struggling a little bit here.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, a lot of the momentum is coming on the UCSC side, and really close rounds. Like it's not like it's unwinnable for the RMU team, but just need to get a little bit more teamwork going. You could already see they were failing on the elevator boost there, and that cost them. And Maz was able to take out 2 of them.
Reality, he's just trying to push up middle here. He's going to get punished this time, though, as they're actually all going to be fast scanning. Koga here with this obviously needs to find one. He gets it. And from the spot here, he can actually go to car, and he can actually be a real nuisance for the terrorists here. But Moopy's actually going to find Welshie, so Koga, he's in a tough spot now.
Yeah, Koga definitely needs to land at least 1 kill here to slow things down. Does just throw a smoke as he's going to get a Molotov in his face, but luckily he's just in front of him, so it isn't going to make him move too much. You can already see the T's right now on the minimap look like they're actually going to be making their way towards B, and then Mopey's going to be taking out Drago, and then Koga does land the shot onto Mopey, and now it's down to a 2-on-3 situation. B bomb site is open for grabs. Johan going to be getting that. Oh, sorry, not Johan. It's T's are going to be getting the bomb down, and that's Maza.
Yeah, in a 2v3 situation. At this point, RMU, they're so far out of this round. They're both at the A site. No kits either. not much utility. Sperming only has a Molotov. This is very likely just looking like a save. And at this point, with the round loss bonus, they could get together a 4 spot in the next round. So overall, not a bad move for them to just save here. But UCSC, they're going to be getting their 5th round here on the terrorist side of Dust 2.
Yeah, and Danny, you made a really good point. Is that when you're down in rounds like this, like, I mean, saving the guns is sometimes the best case scenario, because I feel like the B bomb site is probably one of the most difficult sites to retake in this map. Yeah. Compared to the A bomb site, where there's a lot more angles and opportunities. Because in the B side, you really only have the door, the window, and the B hall, and they're both a bit of a choke point, so it's not easy to get into. So especially with the low utility and down in numbers, it's pretty much next to impossible, really.
Yeah, definitely good points there, as it's very difficult to retake the B bomb site, especially when the terrorists still have a lot of utility as well. If they just smoke the door out 24/7 and Molotov the window, there's basically no way for you to get in. And at this point here, it looks like UCSC, it looks like he's going to be another heavy B player here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good play from them, because they've been getting a lot of success, and a lot is going to be running on Spermie right now. He's going to be taken out 2, going for the 3rd, gets taken out by Demi. Now the B bomb site looks like it is getting... Koga going to be missing a crucial op pick. In reality, is able to pick up 1. So now it's looking good for RMU. 2-on-4 situation in favor of RMU. And then Johan actually takes out Welshi.
Yeah, in a 2v3 situation, Johan still has utility at this point, and he's going to Molotov things out, but Drago's just going to push straight into the window. So now it's a 1v2 situation, as Johan needs to find these 2 kills to win this round. The bomb didn't get planted though, so he's going to have to cross towards the site to get the bomb. And at this point, reality, he actually wants to peek for some information, but not quite yet, as Johan just playing extremely patient, just waiting for RMU to make a mistake here.
Yeah, and this is a really, really winnable situation here for Johan, because he does have about 54 seconds on that clock. Can make a lot of things happen. You can see reality does peak, and then Koga actually takes him out through the door.
Yeah, he did. What the heck? That's amazing. But RMU, they're going to be picking up that round, and with only 2 guys alive, this is going to be a big round for them to convert here, as they definitely don't want to get reset.
Yeah, and you made a good point again, is that, if UCSC is able to win this round, they're going to completely shatter the economy for RMU. So there is a lot of pressure for RMU to get this round so that they can get a bit of the money rolling on them. Koga is going to get tested right now. He does land a fantastic shot while he's half blind, and things are looking good here. RMU is up 5-on-4. They're just playing the car angle and waiting around. Drago right now is going to be playing up close on the catwalk, just looking for any information on the lower B. Koga right now does take him out again. That's another kill for him. He can again get the 3rd. Going to be getting smoked out from his teammate, which is perfect. Blocking that Molotov. Reality going to be picking up 1. Now it's all down to Johan. Does get the better Koga.
And Welshi does clean it up, but overall, really, really good round by Koga, playing with the op at the car position, and really good sign of teamwork though from Welshi. I believe he smoked the Molotov for Koga, as that's definitely the small teamwork things that you like to see. But 5-4 now, and actually UCSC's economy wasn't actually that good either. And at this point, Mazda's just gonna be force buying a AK. Everybody else just gonna have pistols, and it looks like it's gonna be another B rush.
Yeah, these guys are UCSC. Sorry, loves to make their B pushes here, but they actually do look like they're gonna fall off with those Molotovs flying. The nades are just doing so much damage, and Demi's just gonna be sitting in the corner of the door here. Drago just waiting patient. Welshi gonna be spraying with that AUG, and now somehow it's down to a 5-on-2 situation.
Yeah, and RMU has been getting really aggressive. Demi-Wild is going to find Welshi, though. So now 1v4 situation with 14 HP. Trying to look for another. He's actually going to get reality, though. So he's just going to be taking out more guns from RMU's hands here, as it's going to be 5-5. But overall, decent round from UCSC. Considering that was kind of a half buy, as Maza, he just went for the Force AK. Everybody here should be able to buy on UCSC's side, though, as there it is. Going to be the AKs once again. And overall, I think I like RMU's idea so far on the CT side. They're basically playing much more aggressive on the tunnels and the catwalk. As on Dusty, you definitely don't want to play default, because you just give up so much map control by doing so.
Yeah, absolutely. And there is something I just wanted to make a comment about as well, is one of the teammates from the CT side actually did flash his teammate that was pushing through the middle and the catwalk. So that's why we were able to see almost like a massive 1-on-4 happen. And then Mazza just takes him out and just says, big 1D, man.
Yeah, as Dragio, he's going to be a little hit on the catwalk. He's going to get taken down by Mupia. And it's a little bit weird that RMU is playing so isolated here. As Koga is going to be left alone in the site once again. I don't think he's going to be expecting Moopy just push up catwalk like that. So now going to be 5v2 situation, A site control for UCSC.
Reality is going to get the better. Actually, he is going to get the bomb down. This is a really good situation for him. Plays a little too aggressive, getting it taken out by Demi. Spermy going to be landing a fantastic shot with that AUG, and it's all down to he is going to be throwing a pop flash, running his way into the B bomb site. Probably going to be going for a save, but we could see a potential big long A flank here and getting a little excited for the clutch.
Yeah, overall, this is actually not a bad idea considering if he can catch somebody off guard by going T-spawn here, it does make his retake that much more doable. And at the same time, if he doesn't find anybody here, he could just go for the save. And actually, he's going to run right by Maza here.
Oh my gosh, Maza didn't even recognize it all. You can see Spermy is just going to be creeping his way through the long A. And it does, going at this right now, he does hear him, so he's just looking to probably potentially just get this quick frag and takes him out. Beautiful job burning the economy of Santa Cruz right now.
Oh,
Can I call him Santa Cruz?
I have to say, though, I feel like Spermy actually had a chance to go for this round, considering the positions of the terrace. Because Mazo was already going to T-spawn to hunt. If you think about the rest of UCSC, they would have very likely went towards the tunnels and tried to pinch B side of T-spawn. So, I don't know, Spermy could have had a chance to actually go for like some kind of ninja defuse too.
Yeah, absolutely. He definitely could have made something happen, but it's really hard to know too, right?
Yeah.
Just because, you know, it is a 1-on-3, so. But, you know, nonetheless, he was able to do some economy damage, which is perfect, especially with the way that this game has been going. And things are looking so close. It's already 5-6. We're in round 12 already.
Oh, Koga's going to miss a big shot, but reality here, he's going to be set up with this bait, and he might be able to find a kill as Drago's actually drawing attention from the catwalk as well. So reality, he's going to go for this flank. He's going to get the Deagle kill onto Johan. Might be able to find a second. He does. Beautiful play from reality. As now it's a 2v4 situation. He's going to get another one as reality just doing so much work in the lower B tunnels. He wants to get this last kill as well as Maza. He wants to... Ooh, but he's not going to get it though. As Maza left in a 1v3 situation. He does have the ball on his back with full utility. So if these RMU members aren't careful, he could find some kills and find his way back into this round.
It's really interesting too. Like Mazda has a lot of room to work with here. Like long A, you can see on the mini map, the closest member right now is probably going to be on the CT connector. So Mazda doesn't know that, but he does have a lot of room, and now he's going to be checking every single corner because he thinks that someone's close. But little does he know that he pretty much has the A site completely open for him. We already have one of the CT members actually playing on the back of T side, it looks like, and then also having one member playing up close on the CAD as well. So a lot of individual plays here, so wondering if RMU is aware that he could be long A.
Oh my god. Oh no, Maza!
Oh, no.
At this point
Barely
now,
just lands that.
At this point now, Dragula's gonna know he's in the A site, but Maza, he has so much utility. This is a very doable round for him here.
He actually is going to be throwing a Molotov right onto Drago's face. He has to fall off as he's only got about 19 HP. So things are looking good for Mazza. He is going to be using that smoke to his advantage. Going to be just creeping on the edge of it. Doesn't see them yet on catwalk. They might have just actually spotted him with the shadow. It does look like they are going to be pop flashing him. You can see Drago is getting close. Spray going to be happening in from Mazza, not landing it, but does take him out with a beautiful shot as he's falling down. Spermy's pushing. Gets the better of Spermy, and now he wins the I think there was a 1-on-3 situation.
Beautiful round from Maza, and yeah, like you said, they were just giving him so much room, and their army was just playing so they were playing so isolated. Like there was one player on catwalk, one player at CT spawn, one player at B. Like there was basically no potential for any of them to trade off each other, and Maza did a really good job of isolating those two players at the A site there at the end. And overall, that's the round that UCSC need. And look at RMU's money here. They have skeleton shotguns and pistols, so it's looking really good for UCSC.
Yeah, Mazza played a fantastic round and just able to break the bank even more for RMU. Mopi going to be taking out Drago is there. And now you can see that they're going to be running into the A site. Mazza going to be landing another one. A lot of action happening, and the A bomb site is fully open. So now it's down to a 2-on-4. Reality going to be taking some serious damage. Only has a scout in hand with 42 HP. Just trying to get able to land it so far. Challenging Mazza.
Yeah, as Mazza gonna get the headshot onto reality, so it's all down to Spermies. He's also gonna get taken down by Moopy with that Mac 10, and 8-5 at this point as UCSC they're making a great case for them to be able to solidify this half, as at this point RMU, they're just gonna be force spying here, so this is a real chance that UCSC, they can make this a 10-5 half.
They're definitely trying the Semfist theory of just buying every single round and just buying what they can to make it. So you can see there is a lot of SMGs. There is an AUG in the hands of Welshie, and that has been quite dangerous and a good gun for him. So a lot of pressure going to be riding on him right now as he is on the long A, creeping through that smoke, got the scope locked in. Little does he know there's 4 members, and as he's trying to spam, he's getting spammed. It takes out 2, and then going to get traded out by Demi. And now it's down to a 3-on-3. Fantastic spray coming in from Welshie, and then Maz is going to be taking out Spermy. Now it looks like that we're going to have Maz making his way into B, but does fall off as he notices one member is going to be sitting there waiting for him with that scout in hand.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going to wait for his teammates here to take B together. As in reality, he only has a scout, so definitely possible for them to just use their utility and trade if they want. As Dragyo, he's going to look for some information on Catwalk, and this is definitely what he needs to do at this point in a 2v3 situation. They don't have any gun advantage, so he definitely needs to find some information to find out where these terrorists could be going. And at this point here, UCSC, they're going to be using their utility. There's the flash, and they're going to be making their way into the B-bomb site.
Ooh, going to be landing a really good shot with that scout. Doesn't do the full damage, but does take him out. And now he's just trying to make some magic happen. And as the members of UCSC is going to be crossing through that smoke, it does look like he's actually going to push. He actually takes him out and making it a one-on-one situation.
Oh my god!
And then he takes him out.
How does
can't even
that
believe it.
happen? It was so unfortunate. I believe that was Maza left alive at the end. He ran out of ammo on his AK. As I believe if he did have ammo left, he probably would have got that second kill as well. And that's going to make it 8-6 now as RMU picking up their 6th round on the CT side. And overall, that was such an unfavorable round for them to win. They pull it off.
Yeah, incredible round. Reality was able to play that so well. And even with just a scout in hand, was able to get so much damage done. Takes advantage of the bomb getting planted and just takes him out, making it a lot easier for Drago. And then he takes out Johan. Speak of the devil, he wanted some more action, so he does make some things happen here. Now it's down to a 5-on-4. We're in our last round for the half.
Yeah, I actually don't know how RMU continues to just push up middle like this. I've seen Koga and I think it was Reality the other round where they just push up middle. And Spermy, he's already pushed up out of tunnels now, so he's gonna flank T spawn. And this is crazy because there's actually 2 people here.
Yeah, he's got the AUG in hand, and now he's going to be able to take out one, falls right back off, and now UCSC is looking a little scattered, and they are going to be playing all over the place, and Drago is going to be taking out Mopey through middle, and now the bomb is going to be towards middle, and just Demi just trying to spot as well for him. Sight going to be making his way through the lower B, and it does look like they are going to try to put some pressure onto Spermy.
Yeah, such a weird round as Spermy. I don't think... it's definitely going to be a very rare occurrence where you're going to get flanked from tunnels, and actually Stormy's going to find this kill, and you might be able to find the last here. It's all going to be down to Demi while 11 on 1v3. He's going to smoke off the doors here, and Spermy's just waiting for his teammates here at this point in this Molotov. It's going to buy him a bit of time here, but RMU, they want to push into the site already as Demi while he's going to need to find some crucial op kills at this point.
Oh, you can see that there's already members pushing. A really good trade fight coming in from Spermy. Just able to react as soon as Demi took the shot.
Yeah, really good job by RMU there at that point also, as they just basically made the decision that they're just going to peek the player together in tunnels, as you definitely do see a lot of times in the lower tiers of play, especially when everybody just doesn't want to peek the last player, and then they basically give space for the last player to make plays on the remaining players and just find ways to isolate them. But RMU, they didn't give them that option. They just said, okay, we're just going to peek them together and just fight them and just get the trade kill right away. So really, really good by them. But overall, 8-7. This is a really close half.
Yeah, and one of the things about it, Dust 2, for any new viewers or anybody watching CS for the first time, this is one of the classic maps where usually the maps could go the distance. It's just such a well-balanced map that really anything can happen. And I mean, the way we're seeing these teams play right now, I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if we see an overtime just based from the skill level on both these guys.
Yeah, definitely here. As in our second pistol round of the game, RMU just going to be 5 armors, as Movie's actually going to be pushing towards lower B here. And I don't know if Welshie's going to be expecting this. He actually does hear it, so At this point, though, RMU, they're already charging out long as Johan. He's going to spot out a couple players at this point. Then he's going to find one headshot on Koga. He might be able to find a second onto Spermy, but reality is going to get taken down by Demiwell from the catwalk, I believe. So now a 3v3 situation, and Dragio going to find another as Johan going to find another as Johan is still alive in the site. He was doing such a good job at delaying at this point. And Johan, he wants to find this kill on the Dragio. At the same time, Welsh is coming in from the back. So now his presence is known at this point, and the bomb's going to get taken down as Moopy takes down Dragio. So it's all down to Welshie, and he's going to get taken down by Moopy as well. And that was a really good play by Johan in the A site.
Yeah, I can't even believe he was able to stay alive that long. I mean, the fact that he was able to get 2 kills and stay alive that entire time is so big, and that's exactly the round they needed, especially to keep this lead going. And now it's 9-7, and they're going to have full or not even SMGs, really. They're going to have a couple of FAMASs and M4s in hand. So they're just going to be straight going in for this. And we can already see RMU actually is going to be scouting up. Mazza actually does get a little bit of damage from that scout, but nothing too crazy. And now we can already see Spermy. Looks like he's actually going to be pushing his way through into middle. Going to get taken out right away by Mopey.
Yeah, Dragio is going to try to fight Johan with an long range, unfortunately, as M4 going to win out, and Demiwell going to get taken down by Koga, though, so 2v3 situation. Koga's going to find another one to Johan, so now it's a 2v3 situation, and RMU, they could find themselves into the A site at this point as reality. He does have a smoke for that long cross, too.
Yeah, reality right now is going to be making his way right on the catwalk. He's just making his way, slithering through, and doesn't know that there is actually one of the members in CT spawn. So the A site is going to be grabs right now, but you got to be a little aware of the retake that could potentially be happening here pretty quick.
Yeah, Moopy's already on catwalk here, so he's actually going to spot a player from the goose area now. The rest of UCSC have made their way in towards the site. They're going to be 2 MP9s making their way, and they're actually going to go up for a boost here as Mazza going to find 1 kill. Reality going to take him down, though, so he needs to reload his scout. You hate to see it.
You just hate to see the 10 bullet reload on a sniper rifle.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it when you need to reload your sniper rifle. Like, when does that happen, really?
That just never happens, unfortunately. That's just, it's just too funny. That's really unfortunate, because if he could have landed that next shot, he definitely could have made that happen, because I think both members, one member was on catwalk, and then one member actually was on the CT pushing him. So it could have been really favorable playing on the one-on-ones there.
Yeah, definitely. As RMU, they're going to do a bit of a light buy here. They're going to have light armors, a couple CZs as they did get that bomb down. And it looks like it's going to be a B rush.
Oh, I love B rushes. A lot going to be coming on the site right now. Just going to be throwing a lot of nades. Oh, Mazza going to be saving him as he had a Molotov in his hand. And that does look like they are going to be backing off. RMU actually is going to be going right up into middle. CT spawn is going to get smoked. A lot of pressure coming in from Mopey. Gets taken out by Reality. Reality is just going to be making his way into CT spawn as best as he can. Trying to get that deagle, but Mazza is just too hungry and takes out 3. Fantastic round coming in from Mazza.
Yeah, it looked like a B rush at first, but then it was just they had one player go out and everybody else went through middle. And overall, I think that's actually a decent tactic to do on an eco round. Basically, you draw all the CTs to B and make them think that's a B rush, and at the same time you flank through middle. So pretty good thinking by RMU there, although it didn't convert very much. At the same time, the idea was pretty good. At this point here, it looks like it's gonna be a long A take as Spermy's gonna be making his way, and he did spot a player towards the pit, and Shike is actually gonna get the better of him as Spermy's just blinded up, and Moopy's gonna find another one towards middle. So now a 3v4 situation. Reality, he wants to get this kill onto Shike, and Shike is doing such a good job, and Johan, he's opping this cross. So what can RMU do at this point?
Really, the best thing they could do is they do get that smoke off just to block Johan. Johan just misses the shot. Bomb is going to be attained, but you can already see that Koga actually takes him out, and I was just about to say, and now they're going to be full blitzing their way through T-spawn. It does look like they are going to be rotating all the way to B, and they are going to be crossing that T. Don't spot him in mid, and now it looks like they could get their Nikes on and make their way, but CTs are just kind of playing a little bit passive here just to see if they are going to play catwalk or middle.
Yeah, that was crucial that Mazza didn't actually spot T-spawn. At this point, though, he'll know that it's going to be B, and he's going to spot Reality. He's going to do a bit of damage to him, but he's going to get taken down. And Johan, he's going to be opping the cross here. They do have a smoke, though, so Johan not going to be able to do anything at this point. As a 2v2 situation, Johan still has some utility. And it's going to be a big round for both teams.
Yeah, this is a really good round right now for RMU. They have the absolute anybody can win this round. They've had so much good utility usage that they're able to get in that B site quite easily. You can already see the pop flashes are coming in. Koga right now is going to be taking out one. Does go for the spray, spamming so much damage through the door, and then takes out Johan. Fantastic round coming in from Koga. That was a huge 4K.
Yeah, big round, especially when he got that kill onto Moopy. I believe he was trying to flank along A. After that kill, it was just the whole map was just wide open. They were able to go back to T-spawn and back to B. And at this point here, UCSC, they're going to be on a save.
Yeah, this map definitely favors a little bit more eco rounds than others, but yeah, there is going to be a save round coming in from UCSC, so this could be a good situation for RMU, and it does look like they are just putting a lot of pressure onto B, trying to make a lot of noise and baiting nades. Things are already coming out. Maz are going to be taking out 2 with the Deagle up close, and they are going to be making their way to rotate, and now you can see Psych is going to be in the lower, playing right behind that box. He is going to peek wide, gets taken out. Koga going to be taking out Mazza as well. Now we're down to a 3-on-3.
Yeah, 3-on-3. And at this point, Johan is already pushed up middle once again. And I'd like to see if RMU is going to regroup back towards T-spawn, regain some map control. Because at this point, Reality's actually going to find a kill onto Moopy, so maybe they want to contest this B site at this point as Koga. It looks like he wants to go in. He's just clearing out some corners right now, just making sure he doesn't get caught off guard. Ooh, the timing here, though. The rest of the terrace, though, they're going to be making their way back towards T-spawn, though. And Johan, he might be able to find Koga on the side here.
Ooh, takes him out very swiftly. But we can already see that the T's are making their way up to the long A. They are still in the back side of T side long A, sorry, and they are making their way slowly and surely. But Johan is getting in a good position here in the CT with the Deagle in hand. Going to be coming into contact with Spermy. Going to be spraying that Deagle. Does hit him once, but not enough. Spermy is going to take him out. Now it's all down to Demi with that AK in hand. No armor, but this could work out if he lands the first shot and doesn't get aim punched.
Oh, he had his chance there, as this round is going to be so much more difficult for him. No armor, no kit, no utility at all. If he can find Spermy, this could be possible. As he's gonna spot Reality as well, and Reality does have an op though, and he's gonna be tossing the flash, and beautiful play by Reality, peeking with the flash and just taking out Demi well. So that's gonna be 9-11 now, and overall that was a pretty good save round from UCSC.
It was a fantastic save round. I mean, you know, most of the matches that we cast, I feel like I always say the same thing, but it's really when it comes down to eco rounds, if you're able to take out more than 2 members, like you've already done such a good job because you're making that other team just burn through their. So that was a really good round. It came right down to the 1v1, and it was almost close, and they were almost able to take it out, but not quite enough. But we're going into our one of our gun rounds, sorry. And score is looking a little bit closer here. UCSC still having the better of RMU.
Yeah, as UCSC, they're going for aggressive cat play. They take down Welsh here. Meanwhile, though, RMU, they've already taken long control. And look at the rotate here as UCSC, they already have 3 players towards middle. They're going to cut off that exit from long A. And at this point, RMU, they're going to be able to get the A site here, as this could be a pretty good retake from UCSC. They have a good setup for it.
Demiwa is going to be playing in the smoke. Oh, Johan and Demiwa are able to take out 1 each. And bomb is about to get planted here. 2-on-4 situation. And Luck going to be riding here onto Spermy. And he is in the bomb, so he's going to take out 1, but is going to get taken out by Demi. And now we're going to go into our 12-9 is going to be the score for UCSC.
Yeah, really good round by UCSC there. As soon as they got that catwalk kill, they basically read the situation and gambled pretty heavily, in my opinion, that nobody was going to be tunnels, and they just rotated 3 towards middle, 2 flank towards long. And yeah, they're just in a really good setup to be able to retake A site there, as RMU definitely not expecting 2 players to be flanking along that quickly. And at this point now, 9-12, RMU, they're actually going to be buying up here. While she does have the scout, Koga with the AK, and Dragio, Spermy and Reality just with pistols.
Yeah, the classic RMU force buy, and they definitely like to spend all their money, but hopefully they can make something work here. And then Drago is actually going to be taking some crucial damage, and Johan actually takes him out with a spam kill. Johan is just going to be posting his way in the middle, not able to land another one, and Reality gets the better of him. And now we're down to a 4-on-4 situation.
Yeah, thankfully, though, he lost his op a little bit further back, so the Terrace can actually retrieve it, as that definitely be a very valuable weapon for them to pick up in this round. And at this point here, Welsh's just holding along with the scout, and it's going to be basically down to Koga to try to find a kill with his AK. 4v4 situation at this point. 2 players towards B, 2 players towards A. And with a minute left on the clock, what do they do, Laz?
I think really the best thing they could do is just group up, but I think you made a good comment. They are playing a 2-on-2, so I think my suggestion, would just be splitting A, taking out long A and cat, and then just kind of pinching the side. It kind of looks like that's the direction they're going.
Yeah, as Koga, he's going to make his way towards long A solo with that AK, so this is actually a really good allocation of resources here, as Reality's going to get taken down by Moopy, though. And that Molotov is going to slow things down, and Demi, he's already going to read this, that Koga's coming from long. Beautiful read from him, and he's going to shut down any chance that RMU really have at this round. 2v4 situation, Spermy and Welshi, they're going to try to make their way back towards the B site, though, and Shike, he's actually playing a super passive position. He's going to hear these guys, though, and he should be able to set his team up here, as he might be able to get both kills, as he's going to find the first one, and Maz is going to find Welshi. So really good round once again from UCSC, so that's going to make it 13-9.
Yeah, I think it was a lot of good utility usage coming in from UCSC with able to throw the Molotov on the cat and just slowing things completely down, and RMU wasn't able to capitalize on that at all. But now we can see that these guys on the RMU team are going to be gearing up with all the AKs and the scouts in hand. So this is a big round for them if they want to make some momentum shift towards their direction.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious why RMU is just force buying basically every round, as they're definitely not giving themselves an effective chance to win any of these rounds. But at this point, Reality looks like he wants to make a play towards middle. He's just going to be flashing, though, as RMU going to be getting cat control.
Yeah, you can see they are just kind of playing a little bit passive here. They are going to be smoking CT, just waiting for any kind of counter nades. Maz are just going to be hiding right behind that door. Johan posting up on there. And then whole Reality actually gets the better of him. And Johan able to take out Drago, as we were just mentioning that as well. Reality going to be re-smoking the CT spawn, kind of faking them out with a potential B hit. Koga going to be taking out Mopey. Now it's down to a 3-on-4 situation in favor of RMU.
Oh, the damage is real, though, as 3 players are 50 on RMU's side, and that smoke is going to block out spawn here, as Johan not going to be able to do anything. And in the 4v2 situation, the question is, do UCSC go for this? As they do have a decent shot. They have some decent utility. A Molotov and a smoke still. It's going to be down to Shike, though. If he can find the skill into Reality, this is doable. He gets it. So now a 2v3 situation. He's going to be flashing away. But it looks like Johan's already decided to save at this point. And I'd really like to see UCSC to kind of just stay and try to get some exit kills to make sure that RMU can't save all these weapons.
Yeah, and I think the reason they're potentially saving it too is just to ensure that they do have another gun round, because I mean the money on those guys is a little low, but it would have been interesting to see them go for it. But the Spermy was in a really good position, especially with the AUG playing in the default boxes, or the bomb boxes. Sorry, it's a really hard shot to hit, especially when you're going against the pretty OP AUG in this meta right now.
Yeah, you did make a good point that by them saving those 2 rifles, they do guarantee that they will have a buy round this round. RMU does pick up their 10th round, though, as Reality going to be opping middle here. And he might be able to find a kill, as he has been doing some damage in the previous rounds. RMU is just going to be doing a bit of a default here. Spermy going to be flashing into B, trying to draw some utility from UCSC, it seems like. As Shike, he's going to be throwing the smoke out. Spermy replying back with that lurk smoke, and actually they're going to start shooting at each other, as Shike he's actually going to get the better of that one, as Spermy down to 14.
Oh man, that spray battle was insane. Spermy's just living on 14 HP from that was completely through a smoke, and those guys were just trying to MC hammer each other. Apparently, we're still on a 5-on-5. Nobody's fallen down yet. There is 2 members on each team, or 1 member on each team that is a bit lower than the other, and it does look like the T's are going to be making their way up to the catwalk. And it is going to be down to Moopy right now with the M4 in hand. See if he can make this happen. Reality is going to be picking up 1 at the long A door.
Oh,
Johan down a little bit.
I think he found that kill through the door. He's going to find a second one as well, as beautiful alping from him, and Moopy playing in the side. He might be able to find a kill, but Dragio is going to take him down, and Koga's actually going to take down Mazo. So now a 3v2 situation, and UCSC Spermy is actually going to be in a big spot here, as if he gets taken down, this could be a very doable retake for UCSC. And actually, UCSC, they're going to go for the double long play.
Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. The double long play can definitely be really influential, especially two of them being able to trade off each other right away. You can see they're making their way. Syke is going to be checking every corner. He's making his way through the site. Molotov's flying. Does spot one. He is going to be taking out Koga. And now he is just looking for Drago right now. And Drago is playing behind that corner box. And then Spermy and Drago able to just play a good crossfire and take them out.
Yeah, the thought was that was a good thought. But unfortunately, Spermy, he did make a big play by just pushing up Cat. He got the information that they're going all the way to top middle, which is going to suggest that they're going to flank long instead. So overall, really good round by Spermy there. And I think that was basically the insurance policy there, as even if those two players died at A site, there's no way they're going to be expecting Spermy to be flanking long like that.
Yeah, no, and I think, you made a really good comment, is that, the double long play is just, it can do so much damage, but unfortunately it didn't go into the hands of those guys. Getting close, but wasn't enough. And now you can see that RMU is going to be making their way into the B bomb site. It does look like it's completely empty, as UCSC went for a full gamble into the middle A side. It's going to be a free bomb site for these guys as they're about to get the bomb down. You can see Spermy is on the upper B looking with that AUG. He's about to come into contact with some members. They're going to be spraying frantically, does some crucial damage onto Mopey, takes him out. And then you can see Drago going to be taking out one, and Maz are going to be returning with that Deagle kill. And now you can see a lot of contention happening with Drago taking out Demi. And now it's 12-13. Things are getting quite close.
Yeah, it's quite close here. As UCSC, they can buy an op, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Johan has been hitting some really good shots so far. As Maz are going to pick up an AUG. And the other three are just going to pick up M4s. And at this point here, RMU, they do have a bit of money built up, so they even if they lose this round, they should be able to buy in the next. On the side of UCSC, though, if they lose this round, it could mean an RMU lead after the next round.
You can already see that these guys at RMU are going to be making their way into the B bomb site again, through the B tunnel, just causing a lot of commotion, trying to make any kind of diversion. And Naza getting so much nade damage. He's actually down to 1 HP. Has an AUG in his hands.
Look at this flank, though. Look at this flank. Whoopi's actually going to take down Welshi. This is a very awkward round now, as all of RMU just grouped up into tunnels now.
You don't want to be in this position, because now they're pinched and they completely have to rely on hitting a frag to get an opening. And UCSC really just have to play proper angles. Koga going to be missing one here. And then Mopey actually takes him out. And now it's down to a 4-on-3 situation. These guys are still pinched in the B tunnels. They're going to be making their way out. Johan going to be connecting one here. Johan taking out another. It's all down to Spermy. It's going to be spraying. And then Demi, wow, just able to finish it off. And 14-12. Getting closer to match point here.
Yeah, that was it's quite the round, as UCSC, they pushed up top middle, they basically flanked along, and unfortunately for them, RMU, they were all stacked in the tunnel, so UCSC, they basically had the perfect setup that RMU basically just couldn't even leave that tunnel area. And 14-12, like you said, Koga with this op, Reality's actually going to find a kill at middle, and Reality is going to be getting some info. Meanwhile, though, Koga's going to find a kill at long A as well, so quickly a 5v3 situation, and Welshi, he's just gonna bolt up catwalk here, as it should be a relatively open A site, as Demiwell is the only player playing from long A. And with this, UCSC, they might just want to save at this point.
Yeah, that's a pretty big round coming in from RMU, able to get 3 picks immediately. Like, we're only in a minute and bomb getting down, but we only had a minute and 20, and they were able to get 3 kills in about 30 seconds in that round. Pretty good aggression coming in from RMU, able to capitalize and take out 3 right away, making UCSC save, especially when they're getting so close to match point.
Ooh, Welshi actually did spot a player towards the T spawn area, and it does look like RMU, they really want to hunt these guns. And Welshi's gonna find Shike there, as Demiwell, just a Krieg in a dream, as he's going to find the first kill on the Dragio, but not. Looks like he's also going to take down Spermy as well somehow. But he's just going to get glocked from Reality, as 14-13, RMU slowly calling back. And at this point here, UCSC, they're definitely going to be on a save.
Man, I can't help it. Every time I see a kill with a Craig or an AUG, I always literally just think of Call of Duty. Like, did you notice how he sprayed that thing, and it didn't even look like he had any trouble at all getting that transfer? That was insane.
The one thing is about these weapons, though, is that the first 5-ish bullets are all pretty dead accurate, but the spray on them is definitely very different than using the M4 and AK. I think you generally have to pull down a little bit more than you think you do. But it's been a while since I've used these weapons, but Welsh is going to find 2 kills at B though. So that's going to be B site open, but at the same time, RMU, they're just getting all the kills everywhere as Demiwa left in a 1v5. And Koga's going to take him down.
That's a really interesting play from UCSC, just because they really didn't play together. They more so just did like individual, 1 or 2 man little peaks, and just getting completely punished for it. So now this is the do or die moment here. We are in a tie game, 14-14, and the money's looking okay here from the UCSC team. We can already see that there is going to be a tactical timeout, as they're going to probably be debating if they want to go for the full gun round, and what if they want to try anything different, and what they're noticing.
Yeah, and tactical timeout. I know you're a big fan of these.
I am, actually. The reason is, if anybody's ever new watching this, is there's a lot of reasons, right? So the first reason is, just slowing down the momentum. Like we can see that RMU is able to get the last 2 rounds, and they've been doing quite well this half. It's a really good way just for you to refresh, talk about things that are working, not working, what can we do differently. Helps the IGL just completely prepare. And as you can see, these guys actually look like they are just going to be doing a light buy, hoping for CSGO in a scout story, and they're probably potentially just going to want to force for the tie, and then try to go into OT. Yeah, so this is a big round here.
Yeah, they're playing for overtime, as Sperm, you're going to be smoking out towards the middle here, and they have a decent setup here. 3 towards the catwalk. Mazda's going to be playing alone at B, close up with the CZ, Johan with the scout. So overall, this is a decent setup, but unfortunately, RMU going towards long A once again.
Yeah, and this is a really tough situation. Demi are going to be getting taken out. Reality and Welshie are going to be getting 2 op kills. Welshie getting another. Now it's down to a 5-on-2. And then Spermy taking out another. And now it's all down to Maz with a CZ and a Dream. And hoping he can land a quick kill so he can pick up a weapon here. And he is going to be spawning one into CT. Does spam. He actually gets taken out. And Welshie capitalizing on a 3K that round. Really good round, and now it's going to be 15-14 now in favor for RMU, and we've been seeing UCSC having the lead pretty much the entire game, and finally first time they lost it right near the end.
Yeah, RMU, they've definitely put together a pretty solid T side here with 8 rounds, and they on match point they need this last one to close it out. And Welshie, they're going to get smoked out at middle, but it looks like RMU, they want to go for this B rush here, and Shaik and Mazda are going to be the ones to hold it off, and Mazda's going to be peeking as actually a bit of a team killer there as Koga taking down Spermy, and now it's just suddenly a 5v2, and perhaps maybe not the best call to go for a B rush in the last round.
I cannot believe that RMU just tried to go for a full rush into B when they knew that they were doing a light save for the next round. Really interesting call, and unfortunately didn't go in their way so far, and it is going to be down to the 2 oppers of RMU, which have been doing quite well this game. But we are going to have to see some crucial picks happening, and bomb is going to be down in favor for UCSC in the B bomb site. Reality is going to be making his way through the CT spawn. Got about 1:05 on the clock. Going to have to see if something happens here. Not able to spot anybody thus far in the middle. Going to be creeping his way through. Going to get some spam damage. Now it's all down to him, and things are tied. We are going into OT.
Yeah, overtime first map. This is definitely the match so far for the Winter Invitational, but that last call on the B rush, I don't know. It's a little bit sketchy to me, in my opinion, especially since RMU had 2 ops. Definitely could just work those 2 ops on both long A and B. Kind of seemed like they just wanted to end things quickly, but unfortunate for them because it's going into overtime, it's going to be even longer now, and it does give UCSC a chance to come back into this game and not be under that kind of pressure.
Absolutely, and that's kind of the thing too, is sometimes just the little things that you're missing. I think RMU is hopeful that they could have made something happen with a B rush, but which is interesting because most of the success has actually been towards the A bomb site. So I was a little surprised that they wanted to go for a full blitz at the B, but I mean, I guess that's what makes Counter-Strike so good, right?
Yeah, definitely. You want to keep your opponents on their toes, as I mean, at the same time, UCSC, they never really showed anything that could stop their A take, so that's why I was a little bit surprised as well. Because if something continues to work, why necessarily change it until they actually counter it?
Yeah, exactly. So now the best thing I think with OT and CSL, is it still 10K or did we switch it to 16 thou?
No, it's 10K. I believe
Yeah.
it's only ESCA that does 16K. Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, with $10,000, like it still opens up for a few gun rounds, but there is a potential that you might have to save near the last round, especially if you're losing on the first half when you're on it. So it's still a lot of a good opportunity for them to get a bit of momentum, especially for UCSC, where they've seemed like they've been kind of declining since they had the lead most of this game. But it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen now. Hopefully, RMU doesn't go for a full B rush again, so because we already know how well that went.
Yeah, and I guess a small question for you, Laz. Do you prefer 10K overtime or 16K overtime?
I think that's a good question. I think it really depends. Like I feel that 16 is interesting just because it's straight gun rounds most of the time. 10K does kind of make it a little bit more tactical in the sense where I feel like you can't just aimlessly spend money on weapons. I think honestly I'd prefer probably the 16.
Interesting. As I would actually prefer the 10K. I prefer the 10K because economy is such a big element of Counter-Strike, and to remove it in overtime is I don't really like that.
Fair enough. No, I think it's one of those still kind of debates right now that some leagues are doing just because some of them are so different, right? So with the 10K and the 16.
Yeah, definitely. But in this round here, it looks like RMU, they already have the catwalk area. As UCSC mostly playing default, Demiwell is playing by the car, and Johan playing by the side. And this is actually going to be so tough for them as they're going to get pinched from both sides.
What is happening right now? You can already see nobody's fallen down, and still only 1 minute and 5 left on that clock, and it does look like these guys are going to be doing a split A. Well, she's going to be throwing a Molotov right onto Demi. Demi's going to have to move, smokes himself out, actually gets hit in the leg from the op, getting crucial damage down to 18. And then Reality going to be finishing him off. Reality picking up another one as well. Now it's down to a 4-on-3 situation. Koga being able to take the better of Psych right now. And Demi going to be taking him out, and then Reality trading immediately. So now it's all down to Mazza.
Mazza could do this as he did get 2 kills already. And Koga's only on 9 HP as well. And Koga, he's not going to quite commit to this. Actually, he's going to peek in, and Mazza's going to take him out. As that is going to be the 16th round for UCSC and Mazza's second big clutch of this game.
Mazza literally ran out of money or bullets when he did that. As soon as he killed Koga, he ran right out of ammo. I cannot believe it. He had like, what, 6 bullets or something, and he sprayed and got the last bullet on him.
He's going to pick up that op as well. As big round for Mazza once again. As he's been having a pretty good game. As he's definitely had, those 2 big 1v3s for sure. As it's going to put the first round on the board for UCSC in this overtime. RMU, though, they did get the bomb down, so they're going to be able to buy up. As that's generally the case on overtime as well. I think at this point, they're going to be able to buy in the next round, even if they lose. So definitely getting the bomb plan is a big element of overtime. And Johan going to miss that shot towards long A, though. And Spermie and Drago, they want to capitalize on that, but Demiwell going to play at the car position once again. Johan playing at the cross. He's going to flash to buy himself some time to perhaps move back into the A site.
Yeah, I think you're right, but it does look like they are going to be playing on the car and also on the connector. Johan's got that op on him, just missing him. You can see him with the x-ray, the edge of his arm, and he looks away just at that split second. And it does look like RMU right now is going to be doing a split where they have one member playing in pit with the op, and then they're going to be splitting their way up to catwalk, putting a lot of pressure and a bit of an interesting pinch, which is a classic strat on this map.
Yeah, Johan is actually going to spot the shoulder of Reality. He's going to smoke things out to buy his teammates some time as Moopy going to move from the CT spawn area. And Walshy, like you said, in this pit area, he basically just locks down this entire long A. As RMU, they're just waiting to find an opportunity to go towards catwalk, as this is definitely going to be an A split. Moopy's actually moving back to CT spawn, though. And RMU, they only have 2 Molotovs, so no flashes. As Walshy going to try to make some noise towards the long A area. He's actually going to take down Johan a little bit. Those 2 Molotovs are going to cut off Johan's options as Demiwell once again by the car, and he might be able to find a kill onto Koga. He does. And actually, Moopy finds another kill onto the player on catwalk, so now the rotate's already come in. and Reality trying to look for some kills here as Maza lifting somebody up, but Reality gonna take him down. So it's all gonna be down to Shike. Left in 1v3 now.
So we got 7 seconds left on that clock. Psyche is going to be making his way into the cat, and surprise, surprise, Reality is going to be taking him out. Down with a huge 3K. Reality's had such a phenomenal game. Had a phenomenal time in this game. He is 35 and 21 right now, and making a huge 3K in the second round of.
Yeah, and I have to question UCSC's A side setup a little bit, as playing one player by car, another player by site. You don't really have control of long A or catwalk, which is basically the counter to that setup. So in this round here, it looks like UCSC, they're going to put 3 players towards the long A area fast, but Spermy's already making himself up the catwalk, but Johan just going to shut that down, as going to be an easy 5v4 advantage for UCSC.
Yeah, and you can already see Reality is trying to make his way up on the catwalk, just kind of making any kind of noise, and you can see these guys are getting close in the middle right now, and Loki right now is in a good spot. Gonna get taken out by Reality. Now the CT smokes are gonna be flying through middle, and these guys look like they are gonna be doing a B pinch instead. And now it's gonna be all down to Maza. Does take some damage onto some members, but does get taken out by Reality. And Drago right now is gonna pick up Psych as well. Now it's down to a 4-on-2 situation with 2 members on the RMU side looking quite low.
Look at the spot that Reality has behind the band. I don't think I've ever seen anybody play this spot, and he gets the easy 2K. And once again, a big round from Reality, 4K on that round. He actually had a 3K in the previous round as well. So really, really good stuff from Reality, as RMU, they're actually going to take the lead in that half, 17-16 now.
Yeah, I'm getting a little nervous here for UCSC, as Reality is starting to turn it up really, and he is just making all the plays as much as he wants, and he's 40 and 21, literally double his KD right now. It's insane.
I think this might count warm-up kills, though. We
No,
talked about this before.
you're so against these guys. I was right last time, and you were wrong. But you know what? All right, sure, we'll wait. But you know what? He's got a 40 so far, but we'll see what he's got when we go live here.
Right? Is it? Yeah, it does count warm-up kills. Koga just got like 2 kills.
All right, fine. Regardless, it looks like he is doing quite good. He has at least over 30 kills.
Yeah, that's I'm pretty sure that's true.
Oh, look at that! Mahoney has 41 kills.
What do you mean? It just didn't refresh.
It doesn't refresh when you do this?
Yeah, I don't think so. Not on SIVO.
Oh, okay, SIVO. Regardless, he is still having a phenomenal game, making some really big plays. You can see the last round he had a 3K, and then the round before, no, sorry, the first round was a 3K, and then the second round he was able to pick up a 4K, I believe. So he is just turning it up, and he does have an op in his hand. Oof. Then as I'm hyping him up, he gets taken out by Johan, and now things are looking a little bit more in favor for UCSC right now. And it is going to be a 5-on-4 situation with 1:40 left on that clock.
Yeah, Dragio is actually going to make his way up the catwalk once again. Welshie going to be... Ooh, that's an interesting flash off the pole at long A. As Dragio, he's going to completely blind it up, as Shike going to get that easy kill. As Koga, he's going to hear multiple of these people going up the catwalk, and he should decide to aggress here. And Spermy, he might be able to find a kill here, as Smoke is fading. He's going to take down Demuel, but no way he expects Loopy in the corner, as he's going to trade him out. And it's all going to be down to Welshie, left in a 1v4 situation. And at this point, I think this is not going to happen for him.
Yeah, I think you're right. And really, the best thing right now for Welshie is just to save the op. I know there is a lot of money on the board considering, but it is the best situation for him to do, especially with an AWP in the hands. And Welshie and Reality have been playing quite well with the op. So good investment and good choice for him, especially when it's 4 members in the B bomb site. It does look like UCSC is going to be hunting, and they are pushing all the way up. Well, she's going to have to land this first shot to get away. Misses it, and he actually stays posted and then takes out Maza and then gets taken out by Mopey. I'm a little surprised he didn't actually move.
Yeah, I think he was kind of counting on them not necessarily noticing him behind that box, but I actually remember, if you remember in Source, that was actually a pretty common spot when people would smoke the A side and do that one way. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, I remember.
Like anytime you saw that smoke A site, you definitely knew the person was playing behind that box.
Exactly, it's so true. So we are going into the round 2 of the second overtime, and it's going to be 17-17. Things are evening up, and no damage has been done thus far. You can see that the RMU guys have the Augs in hands. Drago going to be taking out Mopey, and does actually fall completely off, and Koga is supporting him with that AWP on the catwalk. Well, she going to be playing down long A with the AUG, and Reality actually going to be coming in contact here. Does get the bomb down, takes out Demi, and now things are looking a little unfavorable here for UCSC as the bomb is down and they need to act fast.
Reality's going to find another kill. He wants more. He's been in this position before, pushing the lower B side. He's going to take down Shike as well. And another big round from Reality. 4K on the round. I mean, we don't actually know how many kills he has, but he's definitely putting on a show here.
He's got over 40 kills. That's all that matters.
18-17 though. RMU gonna be on match point at this point. As if they can win this round, they're gonna be closing up this map on Dust 2. And I think if you're in UCSC shoes, you kind of feel like you should have had this map, especially with all the momentum they were getting.
Yeah, I agree. I think, USCSC has been playing a little bit off their game, and RMU has been kind of able to wake up, and now we're seeing some trade fragments happen on the catwalk, and now there's going to be a lot of pressure onto Koga with that AWP. Is going to land the first one. He can wide. Does take out another one. Going to be holding down that A site, not letting anyone in. Bomb is going to be down, and he is just going to be creeping his way around the corner here. Spraying happening. And Koga is going to be quick peeking once more. Doesn't spot him. Just misses his head on the corner of the wall. Going to be throwing the Molotov to slow him down. Does get fully blind. Mopey going to be taken out on long A. Now Koga's going to try to go for the shot. Lands this as well. And now it's all down to Johan. Reality going to be taking him out. 19-17 for RMU. What an amazing comeback.
Yeah. Really, really good stuff from RMU there. And Koga with those last op shots was looking pretty crisp there. As Koga definitely did have a really good game, but Reality definitely turned it up a lot in that overtime, as he had just multiple multi-kill rounds. As we're gonna throw it back here to us, as big rounds from Reality there. And RMU, though, I have to say, a little bit of their force buying, it looked like it was kind of getting the better of them there. As I kind of think if they just saved some rounds and then just actually had real gun rounds, they probably would have won. But or they probably would have had a better shot in it, as opposed to just force buying all the time. And like you said, it's the Sempus theory. You just keep on buying, right?
Yeah, and to be honest, like I feel like I've seen some teams do it quite well, and I feel like I've seen teams do it and it doesn't work. It's one of those. It just depends. So man, I hate saying it, but it's really what it is.
I think it depends on the team. Like sometimes some teams can pull off the force buys. Like they're really good with pistols and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think after a certain point, like if I kind of just look at these two teams, RMU should definitely be more favored in the gun versus gun, like in the gun rounds, right? You generally want to force buy more if you're the weaker team because you want to kind of surprise them. But
yeah,
in this case here, it's a little bit weird that RMU is doing that. But with that first map being in overtime, hopefully we can count on a second map being just as good. We're going to take a bit of a quick break here. We'll be back in 5 minutes for map 2, and I believe that's going to be on Dcash. So stay tuned, you guys. So just a 5-minute break, and we'll be back shortly.
pieces, your touch still remains like light on the water. Your soul fills the sea. Heart moving mountains. Today you're all I see. Every shadow as I'm falling, you rescue me. It'll never matter that we're changing. I feel you rescue me. Light on.
What is up?
We are back here with the second map. As if you're just joining us, RMU did take the first map against UCSC. I believe it was 19 to 17, right? As it went to overtime. at those two.
Yeah.
So it looks like here we will be getting started on D Cash here, as very, very common map that we see in the CSL, especially in all these best of 3 series. And I feel like I've asked you this question many, many times, but I'm going to continue to ask you, what side would you rather have on D Cash, CT side or T side?
Well, Mahone, currently my ESA team is 2-2 in open, so one of our best maps right now is Cash. So I would say, as a 2-2 open player, no, I'm just kidding. But I think from based on my history, I like playing CT side first. I think just playing defense is always nice, kind of set the pace. But I really think this map is good for both sides. A little bit more of an edge, I think, for CT side, in the sense of A can be kind of hard to take as a T unless you have some proper executions. But I think it is a pretty well balanced map, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, I definitely agree as well. I think when Cash first came out, though, it was very, very CT side, because basically people didn't know how to play T side. I remember when I first played Cash, like even back in Source and Go, early days of Cash, I just remember thinking, it's like, man, it's like Cash T side is so hard. There's so many spots the CTs can play, but it's definitely changed now that everybody knows how you're supposed to take things on T side and what kind of nades you can use and stuff like that. So definitely much more favorite to the T side, and especially in pug environments where teams don't really have that much cohesion and coordination. The T side is definitely more favored, but in this matchup here, both these teams are teams, so it's gonna come down to whichever team is more comfortable.
Yeah, I agree. I think this map is a lot like Dust 2, and I think it's becoming a well-balanced map. And man, Johan already going to get some serious damage happening to him. And you can already see that the T's on RMU are going to be playing their way towards B and middle. Koga right now is going to be, looks like he's making his way through Z. He actually does take out one. Lands another one as well, and Welsh can take out Psych as well.
Oh, what?
What is going on here? Highlight galore. Now it's suddenly down to a 2-on-2 situation. And it does look like Koga is going to be making his way into the B site. Bunny hopping his way into headshot. Going to get taken out by Demi. And now it's all down to reality.
Reality does have a smoke though, and a P250. No armor though, and ooh, I like it. He's trying to smoke the left side of Checker to cut off one angle, and actually, I think he hit it too. And he should be spawning Maza here. He doesn't know that he's B main in the other player's sight, and Demiwell's actually getting a really good spawn on top of default. And actually, he's gonna check it, but Demiwell's gonna take him down, and Maza and Demi, beautiful B hold, especially since Koga just went up Z and just got 2 kills. And just crazy pistol round.
That was insane. That was insane. Like, it was pretty much highlights from everybody just doing some damage, like on the RMU getting some serious damage, and then all of a sudden everything was just flipped around, and Demi's able to get a 3K, and then Mazza being able to pick up a quick 2K, and now it's going to be going back into UCSC. I think they're a little chapped about losing that first map.
Yeah, Mazza getting real close to find Reality, as he does have an M4. Other 3 have M9s. Demiwell also has an M4 as well. So the 2 M4s at B, a little bit questionable in my opinion, as you definitely want to have at least one player that has utility on this kind of round. But in either case, having an M4 is definitely a really good weapon to have. Johan gonna find Dragio though in the useless room, as it's gonna be a 2v5 situation, as Koga, he wants this kill. Johan not gonna give it to him though, so it's all gonna be down to Welshie. Left in a 1v5, he only has a CZ, and he should be collapsed on in a moment.
Yeah, not a lot that Welshie can do here, and they are going to be beating this. He's already going to be missing the first shot, and then Mazza's just going to be taking him out. Really nice jiggle peek coming in from, and they were able to get all 5 members down from RMU, and things are looking a little bright here for UCSC as they are bringing that momentum towards their side. And now we can see RMU actually is going to go for the AKs across the board. And with the new money meta, they are going to be taking advantage of the money system. So a big round coming in from RMU to hopefully get their first round on that board.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering when we'll actually stop saying the new money meta term. It's already been out for a couple months now at this point, right?
I think it's still new. I play with a teammate, he literally had no idea. So I'm still calling it new. A little bit more new for a bit, Danny.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It looks like Moopy here is actually going to go for a counter boost. He's actually going to take down Dragio though. And he's actually going to find Spermie as well. Like, how does this even happen?
Moby was able to just catch him right off guard. Psych can be taking out Koga as well. And now we're down to Welshie and Reality. They are just going to be pinned here. Reality is going to be creeping his way through the smoke. Is able to take out Psych, and now it's looking a little bit better for RMU as they're going to get the bomb down. He is going to be planning for A main for his teammate Welshie in A main. This is looking like a really good crossfire coming in from RMU. I'm going to be missing that Molotov that was thrown. Now it just looked like UCSC is going to be pinching their way. Flashbang going to be completely throwing them off. Demiwell going to be making his way into the bomb site. Welshie playing on the forklift. Going to be spawning. Really strong position to be in. Going to get taken out by Demiwell. And now it's all down to Reality. Takes out one. Two won't get defused. Going to be taking out another. And it's down to a one-on-one situation. Does do some crucial damage to Matt. 46 HP. Takes him out with the spray pre-fire.
Beautiful round from Reality, and this guy has shown up to play today, definitely, as that's gonna be another big round for him. And he just has a continuous string of rounds, like even from overtime from the previous map. He's just not letting up off the gas pedal.
Man, Reality is insane, dude. He just won't give up. I love it. He's definitely been the backbone for these guys and just coming through some big rounds.
He's actually going to take down Welshie through the smoke at middle, but I don't think he's aware that Koga's already this close, as Johan's going to find another kill towards A main, and Shike going to be smoking it off close, as he's still fighting this. He wants this. But Koga, he's going to fly his way up towards highway. He's just going to get taken down by Johan though, so solid defense so far from the CGs.
Yeah, we already see that RMU is back down into a disadvantage, and they're on a 2-on-4. Spermie going to be making his way into the A main. Psych is going to get the better of him and taking him out. And now it's going to be all down to Drago with the AK. Got the great skin in hand. Bomb is down. Flashbang going to be coming fully blind, spraying his way. And Psych is going to get the better of him. 3-1 is going to go for UCSC.
Yeah, actually, funny thing that you pointed out, that skin, I can't believe that Reality still uses that jungle spray AK, but who am I to say? I use default skins as well, so
dude,
actually,
vanilla life, dude.
yeah, of course. I think the one thing here though is actually, I didn't even notice this earlier, but Reality is pointing out that the ping difference here, UCSC actually has like 10 ping, And RMU, they have 60. So definitely a bit of an advantage when one team has 10 ping, the other with 60.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. And I'm actually kind of curious where the server is located. It must be extremely close for the UCSC guys.
Ooh.
UCSC guys. And it does look like that Moby is going to get taken out, and Welshie going to be taken out as well. Bomb is going to get planted, and then Johan's going to be able to respond and take out Welshie. Just hitting the leg of Drago as well. Drago going to be picking up that Tech 9 and Spermy in a really interesting spot. Ooh, it does look like these guys are potentially going to be boosting.
Yeah, they boosted it. Togo's going to take down one from the highway area, so now it's a 2v3 situation. Spermy going to take down another as well. Spermy might be able to find the other. He does! And that's going to be the second round for RMU as they pick up an unsuspecting round here as UCSC, their money is not looking so good here.
You would hate to see that, especially in the UCSC guys. Like they had full guns, and RMU is able to just punish them, just PG50s and a couple Tech 9s, and then picking up their weapon. Really good save round coming in from RMU, and now they're going to be putting UCSC on a bit of a scattered buy. 2 M4s with a couple umps on the hands. It does look like that RMU is going to be taking full advantage of middle, and Welshie is going to be playing on the outside of B, and Syke going to be pushing his way into the A main. Really good spot to be in the locker room. Just waiting for any members that could potentially push him here.
Yeah, Maza got counter boosted into the vent here, so he might be able to find a kill here on an unsuspecting Koga. He's gonna find it. He actually wants to go for more, but on the other hand here, Reality has already made his way up highway, and I don't think Moopy even realizes this. Neither does Johan. Actually, Johan looks like he's aware of this at this point, but Reality, he's been on fire this game so far, so we'll have to see what he does here. Looks like there's gonna be a bit of a B fake from Welshie, so the rotate should come in towards the B side. In Reality, he might be able to capitalize off this.
Oh, this is such a good position for Reality. He is able to catch 2 members off guard. He does spot Johan, does take him out, and now it's going to be a 4-on-3 situation. And it does look like they are going to be pinching their way into the A site now, completely throwing him off. And Drago is going to get the better of Syke. Mopey and Demi only with an ump and a CZ to live on here.
Yeah, really small detail. I don't know if that was easily spotted, but as they're splitting up towards the A site, the player in A main was actually shooting for Syke to kind of look towards his direction, so that way the player in A site can peek him. And it was crazy that Syke didn't even react to it. I don't know if he just didn't actually notice or he knew that it was like some kind of bait. But either way, just like really, really small details here that are pretty interesting to see from both these teams, as it's definitely a much higher level of play coming out.
Absolutely. That was a really good fake, and RMU was able to catch UCSC. UCSC, man, that's a mouthful. They were able to take him up, just make them rotate and then take full advantage of it, and then actually swarm the A-bomb site. Now things are getting a little bit closer. 3-2, still in favor of UCSC, but RMU's making some really good plays so far.
Yeah, it's UCSC here. Their money's not looking so good. It very likely will be a save, but they do have these 2 rifles. And Laz, what would you do with these 2 rifles?
I think, in my opinion, I'd rather anchor the 1 rifle at B, and then I'd put everybody else at A, probably do a stack, or potentially even try to play aggressive middle. I think the anchor B is always a good... And it does actually look like they are going to be playing a pretty aggressive middle, and it doesn't look like they have any members at the A-bomb site, so this is going to be a retake setup from UCSC.
Yeah, it looks like RMU, they just want to put a bunch of pressure towards A main. They perhaps maybe looking for some kind of reaction. As Reality, he's going to be primed in on the A site area. He's going to throw the cross smoke, and Mazla's going to be jump squatting to see if... But actually, he's going to think better of it. He's just going to hide behind the quad area. And at this point now, it looks like it's going to be a mid-take here, as Spermy is going to be peeking towards middle. He's not going to see anybody towards the sandbag area, but RMU, they're going to start executing towards the A site area, and that Molotov not hitting its mark.
Fermi gonna get the better hands of Syke, and then Welshie gonna be taking out Johan.
No.
And then a spray transfer, Reality, and then Demi gets making one happen with Koga, sorry. And the round is gonna go in favor of RMU. 4-3 is our score, and then they finally got back the lead.
I can't believe it. Maza was actually in such a good spot at the quad area. He was almost able to get 2 kills, but unfortunately that aim punch from the AKs of RMU not allowing him to make that big play. But either way, 4-3 now for RMU, and another gun round on the deck.
Yeah, and this is gonna be another gun round, and you can see the UCSC is gonna have full rifles. We're gonna have a full mid aggression, and also UCSC is gonna be playing aggressive A main as well. So Psych is gonna get back into that locker room, and then we're gonna have Maz gonna be taking out Koga. Beautiful headshot coming onto him. And now it's in favor for UCSC, but they gotta capitalize with that one member down. Make sure they don't get over anxious and keep peeking.
Moopy is actually gonna find Spermy though, as Spermy didn't completely clear that corner of Z. As Reality and Demi are about to face, but Drago actually gets taken down by Johan from the white box there, and Reality trades back. So now a 2v4 situation. And overall, I really do like UCSC's game plan into the CT side, as it looks like they're taking A main pretty much every round and then just stacking more players towards the B and middle area.
Yeah, and I think on this map as well, like it's good to play semi-aggressive if you can, getting full mid control or trying to get A main control, just like you meant, just because it gets you map control, but it also allows you to kind of make, you know, adjustments with your setups. Things are going to be cleaned up here. Mopey getting the last member of RMU, taking it 4-4.
Yeah, RMU is still going to be able to buy here, though. Their money is looking pretty comfortable, but this is probably going to be a big round for both teams here at this point, as RMU, you see how deep do they dig into their bank account here, as Dragio looks like he kind of wants to buy an op for somebody, but that looks like that's not going to be the case here, as Johan with that op, he's going to be opping towards middle, and once again, Shike going to be pop flash into A main. It looks like, oh no, not quite. He's going to be falling back, as RMU, they did establish presence towards the A main area, and Koga's going to be working the door.
And a bit of a slow play here, nothing being executed from RMU. They are just kind of waiting around on the A main, getting Molotov'd out. Koga is going to be throwing quite a few nades through the squeaky door, and then Drago is going to be in the A. Koga is trying to make some magic happen through that door, causing a bit of diversion. And it does look like he is going to cross. And then Spermy in the middle, just playing quite passive, just trying to get any kind of lurk. Little does he know, there is another member in middle just waiting for him. That's going to be Mopey with 15 HP. Going to get taken out by Welshi with that op. Now RMU might be capitalizing towards going on the pinch of the A.
Yeah, really surprising that Welsh is just missing a really easy op shot on the player A's site, but now Shike is in a tough spot. He's going to get taken down, as Maz are going to trade back onto Reality at B, though. So now it's a 2v3 situation. If Demiwell can find another kill, this is possible. He's actually going to bait out the shot of Welshi. He wants to capitalize on this. He gets it. That's a beautiful play from him. So now a 2v2 situation. The bomb is actually really late, and Maza, he has really good timing on this.
Yeah, Spermy luckily is going to be throwing the bomb to Koga.
No.
It does look like Mazza actually might be falling off and doing a retake through the highway. Going to be counteracting his original idea. Now we can only see one Molotov and a flash in the hands of UCSC, whereas we have no utility on the sides of RMU. Molotov going to be flying into the site. Koga going to be taking him out. Now it's all down to Mazza. He peeked wide, and Koga just saying, "Not today, buddy," and then takes him out 5-4. RMU still maintaining that lead just by one round.
Yeah, that was a big 4K from Koga as well, locking down that 2v2 as well. And overall, that was a really good round, and actually that round came a lot closer than I was expecting, especially with all the entry kills that RMU got and just the positioning they were able to achieve as well.
Yeah, no, I think RMU has been doing a really fantastic job taking advantage of just playing aggressive on their side. It's been an interesting battle, and we can see a lot of big rounds coming in from everybody. Like Koga was able to hold that down and peeking wide and taking out 2.
Yeah, and they're actually going to make their way up the highway area, and Welshi should be aware that there's a squeaky door push. Spermy just going to use that Krieg, the easiest 2 kills of his life probably, as Maza, he's going to be stuck by the Z area. And Reality, he's already got this truck area locked down.
Yeah, and Mazza's just in the Z right now, just going to be playing a bit past. Just that timing, Reality is going to be peeking him wide on the truck with the AK. Flash going to be coming in for Reality. Mazza just waiting patiently. He is pinned though, so he's going to have to land the 1D. Moby going to be taking out Spermy as well. Molotov flying right onto his feet. And now it does look he peeks, and Reality does get the better of him. Not much you can do there. And RMU is just picked apart. This is scary.
Yeah, RMU's definitely had a lot more control over this half, it seems like, as the rounds that UCSC have won so far are just the pistol round, the round after that, but ever since then, it just kind of seems like RMU has had a bit more control over this game.
Yeah, I mean, based on the momentum that we're seeing from RMU, like we're gonna need to see a big shift on the UCSC to change up their pace as well when we get into the next gun. Not a lot to be expecting here on the full eco round, as we do see that there are 3 members towards the B bomb site and just playing 2 a day. So a bit of a standard setup, and Spermy is going to be actually roasting Mopey. These are going to be flying into the B bomb site. Drago going to be taking on another one as well, and now the B bomb site is completely open for grabs. And there is only 2 members left. Psych going to be taking out Spermy, Koga taking him out, and now it's going to be Psych again getting one, and then Reality finishing it off.
7-4 now, as RMU, they add another round to their terrorist side, as we should be expecting a bye here from UCSC, as I believe they've saved 2 rounds in a row so far, so it should be a bye here, and it looks like it's going to be the double op. And overall, the double op is a really good viable strategy on the CG side. You can place one off at A, one off at B, or you can have one more static towards middle and the other one just kind of float around between the 2 sites. So overall, we're going to see what UCSC do here in this round.
Yeah, and this is a really good opportunity for UCSC to get a bit of a momentum shift, as we are going to have 2 ops in their hands, and also the Craig and M4s. So this is a full investment, and Reality just taking him out, and just a nice, beautiful headshot onto Mazza. Things are going to be looking up. Psych having a lot of pressure in the A bomb site. He's going to have to make something happen here. Playing on the vent side here. He is going to get smokes flying in. Going to be counter flashing, trying to slow things down from RMU. He's blind as well. Things looking a little slow here. Nothing fully executed. Molotov going to be flying right beside Psych. Spermy going to be making his way through the A main. Just doing a few spam shots as well. It does actually look like on the minimap the bomb is going to be making its way all the way back into B. It does look like noise is just happening from RMU to distract the members at A. And Psych is going to be able to take out one and then get spammed through Kroger through the door.
What?
And gets another one through the door with the Craig. This is phenomenal. Things are getting taken apart.
What a round by Koga, but Demiwal is all alone at B and he's going to get taken out, but Koga, 2 kills through the door, and then he just scopes in on the player at truck and takes his head off as well. And Koga, he's been having a really good game so far.
I can't even believe he was able to get 2 spam kills through the door like that. He just made it look so easy, and he was able to take that out and then just pick the guy at truck, just one tap and waiting for him to peek. But yeah, just like you mentioned, Koga is having a phenomenal game on Cash, and I guess these guys are running a bit on their momentum from the first map. Still a little hyped up.
Yeah, Alex is actually going to be met by 2 CTs. He's just going to get drive-by'd as Koga's going to pick up Whoopie. And at this point now, Koga, he's going to try to hold down towards B, but I don't know if he knew that Demiwa has already slipped by spawn. No, he does not, as Demiwa is going to take him down. So now a 3v3 situation. But Reality, once again, he has this control of this truck area that he can just cut off all the rotates from spawn. But Shike still has A main at this point, so this is definitely doable. It seems like RMU, they're not quite suspecting it.
Psych going to be taking out Drago in the A main here, and then Spermy just coming out with that Craig hot and ready. And now Demiwal gonna have an AK in his hand as well. Spermy gonna be taking out Mazza, and it's all down to Demi. 1v2 situation. Gonna be spraying and taking out Reality. Things are looking a little good here for him, and he is just spamming, waiting to see if Spermy is gonna be aggressive and peek. No kit onto Demiwal, and he is gonna be making his way into the bomb site. Going to be going for the full defuse here with 9 seconds with no kit. Spermy doing a fantastic job. Gets taken out. Bomb is ticking pretty quick. Doesn't have enough time. And another round going into the hands of RMU.
Yeah, overall really close round though, as pretty good eco as they had that double B push and they were able to get some map control. And after that, Shike was able to get that kill towards A, but unfortunately at this point UCSC, they need rounds. As if you look now, 4 to 9, and RMU has won the last 5 rounds in a row.
Yeah, RMU has been doing a really good job, and they're just capitalizing and playing really aggressive. And I feel like they're just playing some basic CS. Like they're not even doing anything, too crazy with executes and everything. And I felt that this has been a good advantage for them thus far. We can see action is actually happening towards the B site. Mazza's got that op in hands. There is going to be a smoke coming in. He is going to be missing that shot, and Welshie going to be capitalizing on that one. Molotov's going to be flying into the B main to slow things down from RMU. It's not going to be stopping RMU, as they are going to be doing a full execute. Demiwal is going to be playing in the checker, trying to hopefully catch them off guard. A lot of pressure on him to get at least 2 frags here to make this a little bit more winnable for them.
Reality's going to take him down from the checker, though, as now it's going to be a 5v3 situation, as this looking tough for UCSC as Moopy. He's going to be here's the player above him. He's going to get taken down, though. Johan trying to trade back, though, but it's just not going the way for UCSC so far on this map. And Shike is left alone, left in a 1v5. Is he known for these?
Well,
in this situation, if I was Psych, I would definitely try my best to stay alive as much as I can. And this actually might not be a bad spot too, because I don't think a lot of members would think that someone's going to be playing the default. So if he's able to just play passive and see if he can maybe get 1 or 2 here, it's going to be good for him. But he peeks wide. He's going to be spraying frantically. Going to be taking out Koga, getting that AK in his hands. Going to be looking around, and now the T's all know where he is, and he's just going to be aimlessly running out and going to get taken out by Drago. Now we're going into our last round of the half, and RMU is looking quite confident in this one.
Yeah, they're looking really good here with 10 rounds on the board. But at the same time, I wouldn't say UCSC is quite out yet, seeing as how Cash can be a bit T-sided depending on what kind of team you have. So I don't think it's quite over for them yet, but it would definitely be very beneficial for them to pick up this last round.
Yeah, definitely this, and like we were mentioning earlier in the map, that this is a pretty balanced map, so it is easy for teams to make a comeback, and USC definitely has a chance. And we're already getting things started here as Demi Wow is going to be taking out Reality with a Famous kill, actually. And that's one of RMU's best players going to get taken out. So things could be shaken up here for RMU, and they could potentially lose this.
Well, she's going to trade back, though. On Elsor, Spermy going to find 2 kills as that Molotov was just roasting the CT players. As now Johan, he's going to be flashed out completely. And now Demi Well's going to get his head taken off by Welsh. It's all going to be down to Johan. He's going to get taken down as well. 3K on the round for Spermy. And that's going to be 11-4 now for RMU.
Yeah, RMU is looked really good on their T side, and I honestly think it was just like I was mentioning, it's just playing basic CS, playing together, being able to just take things and just fragging out. Really, I really don't know if there was much more than.
Definitely, as UCSC, this is a big round for them. They need to convert this pistol round for them to be able to start the comeback into this game. And into the series as well, as they're already down 1-0 in the map series. As it looks like Moopy here is going to be picking up 2 flashes and a smoke, so we're going to have to see what kind of tactic they run here. And it looks like here there's going to be a quick smoke for the cross, and they're going to be popping out door, it looks like. And the strat, it can work.
Ooh, this is going to be scary. Demi is going to get taken. Drago taking out 3, mowing him down. Amazing shots coming in. Moby going to be taking out Welshie. Johan going to be flying his way through. Taking out 3 as well. Now we're down to a 2-on-2 situation. Both Johan and Drago were able to turn things up. Koga is going to be taking out 1 now. And Reality going to be finishing it off with a CZ spray.
Oh, beautiful round from Dragio there. Getting the 3K from Forklift and just Terrace just running out a squeaky door, and that's why you definitely need to have either a flash from A main to blind that Forklift player and push him back, or have somebody post up on that Forklift as people come out. But traditionally, it's not that common that CTs actually play Forklift on a pistol round, so all in all, it was just the perfect counter for UCSC's pistol strat.
We don't typically see a lot of T's actually just full blitzing out of the door either. It's a bit of a choke point, and Drago made a point of that and was able to land a massive 3.
Yeah, in this round here, it looks like UCSC just going to be on the full save now, as Reality's just going to be pushing straight through B. He's going to get tons of information. Also, there, Moopy's actually going to get some kills, and just looks like just a bunch of eco kills as Koga. He wants to get this down to Johan. He does, and that's probably the fastest round I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was a really fast round. And RMU, typically when you're doing an SMG round, you don't typically want to be pushing, especially when the other team's equal. But these guys have been doing kind of the opposite of what both Danny and I think. But and now things are looking pretty good as they're going 13-4, and we're in round 18. And there's going to be a lot of pressure on UCSC right now to win this round if they want to stay in this game. All the money invested into this one.
Yeah, I just want to point out also that could have also been really dangerous for RMU if UCSC decided to force that round, because they got the bomb plant, so they definitely could have had double AKs, and those SMG pushes would have been nullified right away. So overall, Johan gonna take down Spermy though on the boost, so they should be aware there should be another person below him. But elsewhere, Reality's gonna take down Maza, and Moopy's gonna take down Welshi. So now a 4v3 situation, and now a 4v2 as Demi's gonna take down another one. And this could be the round that UCSC needs to come back into this.
Now it's all down to Reality. He is gonna be taking out Moopy. Now he's gonna have to make something happen here as he is on a 1v3. Nade's gonna be flying, does quite a little bit of damage onto Johan, not enough onto Demi, and he is in a bit of a tight spot. No kit in his hands, does have full armor and an AK, so if he's able to land this first shot, he could potentially make something happen here. He is creeping his way, gonna get the better of Demi. Good angle from him, and then Johan getting him with a crucial op kill.
Yeah, just shutting down that play as Reality. Definitely, you don't want to give that player an inch because he will take a mile for sure. And it looks like here, it looks like RMU, they're going to be saving. Although they did have the money to be able to kind of force, maybe do a hero op and just have a bunch of pistols around. Oh, actually, no, that's exactly what they're going to do. As they corrected me as I was proposing on what they should have done, and they actually did it. And it looks like here, Koga is just going to be posted up towards middle. He might be able to find Moopy here, but Moopy just getting away with his life.
Danny, we're still here, right?
Yeah, we are still here.
Oh, you like going on my part. But anyways, so it looks like we're good. Mazza is going to be taking out Reality with a deal frag. Mazza living on only 11 HP. And UCSC, sorry, is going to have the better hands right now as they are up 5-4.
That's a beautiful flash into A main, and Welsh is going to take advantage of that. He takes down Shite, and he's going to pick up an AK as well. So now a 4v4 situation. And at this point, UCSC, their only move is basically to go towards B.
Yeah, you made a really good point, and they are grouped up towards B. The bomb is going to be making its way. Koga is going to have to land this kill if he's going to want to slow things down. And he is just waiting through the CT connector. Johan going to be playing, and Johan gets the better of him. And now it looks like the T's are going to be making their way full into the bomb site. And Spermy is going to be able to pick that up. Welshi going to be taking out Mopey. We're on to a 3-on-3 situation. Does look like we're going to see a bit of a retake setup coming in from RMU.
Oh, Welshi, he continues to hold it. He gets the kill on the Demi-Well, so now this retake is doable. But Maz is just going to come in with the deagle. Now it's a 2v2 situation as Johan going to take down another. As Spermy all alone, left in a 1v1 now, and he spots Mazda. He's actually going to get him through the wall. Beautiful round from Spermy.
Oh my god, Spermy just getting amazing flash and just gets him on the corner of the wall and takes him out. And he'd be getting their 14th round.
Yeah, as UCSC, they definitely would have wanted to have that round back. But like I said before, RMU, that hero op paying off as Spermy able to get those 2 op kills. And now it's 14-5. UCSC, they're going to be buying up once again.
So this is essentially, in my opinion, you can think differently, but I think if there's any chance for UCSC, they have to win this round, and they have to win the next round to make this work, because then they can break the bank for RM. If they don't win this, the chances of them getting to the tie point is going to be quite low.
Yeah, I definitely agree. As it looks like here, Moopy and Shike going to be working the door, and it looks like Spermy's going to be on the counter boost. So, Johan actually likes him. He was expecting it. As now Spermy's just going to be forced to fall back with his low HP. Elsewhere though, Dragio's playing in front of the squeaky door, and Shike, if he opens this door, Dragio will be in a bit of trouble here. And if you look at RMU here, they have like 3 players towards B.
Yeah, you can see that there is 3 members going towards B, and then the bomb actually is just on the outskirts of the door. So I'm thinking that UCSC right now is going to be grouping up, getting their way into the bomb site. A lot of pressure going to be riding on Drago, and he is able to take out one, but gets immediately taken out by site. Now the A site is open. We're going to have RMU with 4 members going to be able to fully retake. Is it going to be enough?
Yeah, 2 players going to be coming from the highway area. One from A main, and Welshi is actually he has really good timing at this one. He's going to take down Demi-Well. He's going to get traded though. As Moopy, he's going to pick up that op, and he needs to make something happen. And he is. He's going to find a kill onto Koga from the truck wall area. And now a 2v2 situation, and actually Spermy's coming in for the second flank. And I don't know if UCSC is going to expect this.
Spermy is making his way through the A main, and now he's going to be creeping his way through. Sees the bomb, doesn't see any T's yet, and we can see the Sykes going to be taking out one. Reality getting one, Reality getting another. the bomb's going too fast and is not enough time to defeat that bomb. He does live. I think he thought he was dead, and now his gun is gone. Oh dear.
Oh, that feels bad, as he only saved his armor basically into this next round. It would have been really useful for him to have an M4 as well, seeing as how nobody else on his team has anything. But it looks like they're going to be going for a light investment here. Some armor he's going to buy. He's going to get an ump from Koga, I believe. Or actually, he might have bought that himself. But either way, looks like UCSC are going to be making their way into the B site here. And fortunately for him, or for all of them rather, all of RMU have stacked the A site.
You can already see Reality actually is making his way all the way around to Useless Room, and it is a bit of a pinch, but RMU went to the gamble of the A bomb site, and it didn't pan out. Moby going to be taking him out as he was trying to get that flank, and now UCSC is just going to be creeping up into the site, playing this quite well. They're going to be running in, Welshie getting one, Demi going to be taking out two, Johan, or Demi going to be getting a 3K. Now it's going to be all down to Koga, and he's just got that deagle on hand, and he spots all four in the checker, and he's fleeting. He cannot take this. He's trying to get a better position.
He's stuck in the Z now at this point as he's trying to get away. He's actually going to run towards the bomb at this point. He might be able to get some kills. He actually does. Onto Johan and Shike. He's just spraying away at him, and they're both reloading. And
oh my god, what are we watching?
I'm not sure what to say about that.
That is the nerves kicking in so hard for Koga. He missed 2 full clips on with a deagle when he's like a foot away from. Oh, that's where you see the panic coming in full tilt.
It looks like here RMU are gonna do a little bit more investing, as just slight investing, as Welshie with the deagle. Reality is gonna find both kills at middle, and this pop flash at A main is gonna give them some information. As well, she's not going to see anything at all, but Shike is actually going up high when he lost his fight, as he's going to find one. He might be able to find a second, I'm sure he does. And Welshie is actually going to find 2. He might be able to find the third as well, as Demi-Well. Actually, oh my god, with 1 HP.
Man, Welshie was looking hot with that deagle. I was so excited for him to get that 3K.
Yeah, it was very doable as well. And it looks
Things
like
are looking pretty good, though.
Yeah, it looks like here it's going to be another buy round from RMU, and I think if UCSC can win this round, then they'll definitely be back into it.
No, I think you're right, and if UCSC wins this round, they're going to be putting RMU into, I think, a double save, right? I think you just made that comment?
No, it'll just be a single save. They have a 3-round loss bonus, so it'll just be a single save, but Maza is going to take down Reality here, as that's going to make it a 5v4 situation for UCSC, as actually that's going to bring the forces towards B area, as Spurmy's actually going to push up. He's actually going to get taken down by Moopy though, and Welshie's on top of the heaven. He's actually going to find one, finds a second as well. He's on top, yes, but Shike trades finally. It's all going to be down to Koga, left in a 1v3. No utility though. It's going to be a very, very tough experience.
Trying to go for that spam kill, trying to be like the Jason R, and he is in a bit of a tall task. And it doesn't know that Mopi is there, and Mopi just jiggle peeks and takes him out. This is looking a little good for UCSC. They're starting to get this momentum back on their side.
Yeah, 14-9, and at this point here, Robert Morris University, they're going to be on the save, and UCSC, they need to convert this round. They'll be back into it.
Yeah, and this is so really they're potentially UCSC can win this round, and then they're going to make that another round closer. If they win that gun round, that's where they're really just going to put RMU in a really bad spot.
Here comes the pop flash for A main. He's going to get flashed in, but will be spraying him down completely blind. And Johan, he's looking for the trade, but Reality's actually pushed into middle. Elsewhere though, Mazda actually found Koga, and Reality is in a really good spot, but he's actually only going to take Demi. As now it's a 2v4 situation, and Shike, he's going to hear a person come by, but Drago's going to take him down, though. So now a 2v3 situation, and it looks like they want to go for this.
Yeah, I think it's a good call for them. They still have up in number. Drago going to be getting mowed down by Johan, and now it's just going to be Spurmy with that AK in hand, 24 HP. And it does look like he is kind of making his way towards the T spawn. Probably just going to be hoping for an exit kill if he can. And they still have up in numbers, so trying to do this isn't the worst thing, just because they want to try to get rid of as many guns as they can. But if UCSC exits CT spawn, he's a bit of a hoop.
Yeah, this is actually a really good spot. Him being in this headshot angle. But unfortunately for him, looks like UCSC, they're all exiting towards the A side area. And Spermy is going to be able to save that A game and also be able to carry that into the next round, as it will open up the option for him to purchase an op for somebody. And 14-10 now, getting closer in the scoreline.
I'm wondering if we're going to see RMU do any kind of a tactical pause or anything like that. I mean, they definitely played off pretty well last, so I'm interested to see if that's going to happen. But they are at 4 rounds, so I mean, not getting too close yet. And I think they're going to be seeing. We have a 3-op setup coming in from RMU. Apparently, they are feeling it with the snipers this round. Sorry.
Yeah, as well, she's actually going to get the boost from Z. He might be able to spot Moopy here. He doesn't want to fire too soon. He does see him, but Moopy's actually going to take him down through the smoke, though. And now Dragio is actually playing the Z corner. He's actually played the spot before. And I'm curious to know if they're actually going to check this or not. But it looks like UCSC, they're just going to fall away from it. And it looks like it will be a B-side attack. And Spermy and Reality will be the ones to hold B-side.
Yeah, what better combo do you want than Spermy and Reality to be holding that B site? And Reality is going to be getting the peak, but doesn't land a shot. Going to be missing. Spermy going to get taken out. Now it's all down to Reality with just an AWP in his hands. Going to get Molotov'd out. Still sitting in the fire. 7-1G, taking some crucial damage down to 44. It does look like UCSC takes that site pretty willingly with no damage being done to them, or losing any members, sorry. And now it's going to be a 5-on-3 situation in favor of UCSC. Does look like RMU is in a bit of a tight situation where they might actually be just saving.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. They're going to put both the ops at spawn. And yeah, because of such a heavy investment they put in this round, they definitely need to save these 2 ops. Find Dragio. And Koga going to reply back, but they know the op is here at this point. And I don't know if they're going to be able to get away with these ops at this point.
We take it 0-1.
Reality does clean it up though, and he does maintain this 1 op as Maza is not going to be there to chase. But overall, that was pretty good for them to take down that other op, and now Reality, he only has 1.
That's a really good exit round, especially from RMU. They were able to take out 4, considering they were down in so many numbers. So it's a good way for the bank to be burned a bit from the UCSC side. And now we're going 14-11, and we're only 3 rounds away from making this a tie game. RMU is going to be doing a bit of a tight buy with some pistols and 1 M4 in the hands of Spermy. It does look like we are going to see UCSC making their way towards A, having 1 member be lurking in the middle, it looks like. A lot of pressure going to be riding on to Koga to land a big crucial shot here with just an MP9 in hand.
Yeah, Drago's actually should have a bunch of information that they're going to be playing towards the A main area. And Maza, he's just going to be creeping up there, but Koga going to get taken down by Shike right away in the A site. Shike, he's looking for more. He's trying to find Welshi, and Welshi is just creeping his way into the forklift smoke, but at this point a 4v3 retake, and Shike, he's in a bit of a tough spot. He's actually going to get out though, and Drago, he has really good time. He might be able to find Mookie here, and he does. So now it's a 3v3, and this is all of a sudden very doable.
Yeah, a lot of pressure right on Drago. He's going to be taking out Demiwall through the forklift. Now it's only 2 members left, and Psych is only on 19 HP. Drago is going to have to make it his way. Johan going to be taking out 1, Spermy taking out another, and Reality picking him off with that AWP. We're going to match point here in favor of RMU.
Yeah, beautiful retake from RMU, and Dragio had really, really good timing on that A main flank as he was able to find Mookie, and that basically opened up the round as he was able to find another player at forklift. And at that point, the 2 players stuck in sight. Reality with that op as well, just closing off that quad peak. And now, like you said, match point for RMU.
All right, Danny, I got to ask, what would you do in this situation
If
you were UCSC?
I would take middle control. I would do a
Yeah,
fast
I
middle
agree.
control right now.
Yeah, I think they've had a lot of success, and I think they are kind of listening to you here. RMU is starting to put a bit of pressure.
Ooh.
Drago is getting close, and that's Kogo going to be landing the first frag of this round. Going to be landing another one with a nice spray onto Demi-Wow. And now he's going to be just fully pushing into the useless room. He's going to be spamming, and Johan does take him out, just living by 9 HP. Going to and Drago going to be pushing up, and now it's looking really good from RMU. It's down to a 2-4. It's all down to Johan coming through the A main, and he get taken out by Welshi, and that match went to 16-11.
Yeah, that's basically it. That happened so quickly as RMU, they just won all the fights. They're gonna come back to us here as, yeah, it was overall that last round. Yeah, I said they should take middle control, basically just maybe because you don't want to challenge the extremities of the map if you have Koga just rushing B main like that. But overall, really good series by both teams, I would say, as RMU. Definitely a really good team, but I was really impressed by Santa Cruz by them in their ability to make it that close.
Yeah, I think those were really good game. Both maps were really great. We obviously went to overtime with the first map, but I mean the cash game was really good to see, and RMU was in control for a little bit, but it did look like UCSC was able to kind of pull it back a little bit slowly, but just wasn't enough, and it was a bit too late for those guys.
Yeah, that's for sure. As on Dust 2 overtime, like we saw UCSC, they actually showed a lot of good things, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what they'll do later when the playoffs actually start, just because their whole team, they're going to be playing ESCA main this season, so that's definitely going to be a lot of experience that's going to be gained for them as a team. So I think they have a pretty good shot at making it pretty far in this league.
Yeah, I think so too. And I mean, we're already seeing them taking out some pretty good teams like UCSC. Like they weren't any joke at all. So I'm actually really looking forward to playoffs and seeing RMU going through there as well.
Yeah, I think at this point, I think everybody did think that RMU was going to be the number one team that's going to be coming in to this league just because of their roster and how much firepower they have. But I think what UCSC has showed here, that they are mortal. They are definitely mortal, and if a few rounds went UCSC's way, it definitely could be. It could have been a series win for UCSC if they won Dust 2.
Yeah, absolutely. This is when we were mentioning too, like they were going to be, the third map actually was going to go, I believe, on Mirage. Yeah. So Mirage is a bit of a puggy map, so that could have been a bit more favorable for both teams. Mm-hmm. So it could have been a really interesting third map if we would have made it there.
Yeah, and with that, I think we are going to be done for tonight. As a really good series, and we'll be back on Thursday. I'm not entirely sure what game we'll be casting just yet, but it will be another round of 16 of the Winter Invitational, as all these games have been so good and so exciting so far. As we're seeing the top teams in the league just pretty much duke it out. Any last words from you, Laz?
No, I think it was a really good series, and like I always say, thanks to all the viewers that were watching, and please make sure that you guys follow the C-Star League on Twitter, so, and also Danny and I as well at GoLaze, and then Dan or Mahone_TV, and appreciate you guys and look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday.
Yeah, as it should be pretty good. We're just getting closer and closer to the end of the Winter Invitational, and then eventually we're going to make our way towards the playoffs, and that's when things are going to get really exciting. Double elimination bracket, as BO3's in the upper bracket and BO1's in the lower. I think that's the format. But
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
it's going to be really exciting. But until then, we will see you guys on Thursday. And once again, thank you guys for watching. As it's definitely really, really good to see more and more people kind of tune into these matches. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching once again, and we will see you guys next time.
Silence, your hands drew all over me. I found comfort in your words and lost control.